morning. Welcome to Let's Do Yoga with Joanne, and I'm Joanne. I'm so glad you could all join me. Today is a little bit of a mix, same style. The stretching and flexibility exercises tend to happen while we're seated, and then we do a standing flow. So the format is as usual. If you ever find yourself in a pose that is causing pain, please back out of it. Wait for the next pose or try and modify it so that it doesn't cause pain. And I'll try and give you some modifications as we go. Let's begin with a breathing exercise. So we're trying to create this, taking control of our health and creating a bit of balance in life and in yoga, because there is a balance portion in yoga today. So let's see if we can get our inhales and our exhales to match, to balance, okay? So I'll count for it. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Bringing the arms up, the hands to touch at the top. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. The hands should be all the way at the bottom. And again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands touch. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands touch. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the theme of our morning is balance, and that sometimes is only achieved through hard work, giving up a few commitments here and there, whatever it takes. All right, so I am facing forward. I want to bring my ear, my right ear, to face forward. So that means I have to turn to look over the left shoulder. Now my ear is facing directly to you or to the camera. I want to lower that ear towards the floor. So I'm getting this kind of different movement in the back of my neck. So you should be able to do some shoulder checks after today. Lift that ear back up. And then with your chin, cross right across the midline, all the way over to the right shoulder. That brings your left ear facing forward or to you or to the camera. And then lower that left ear towards the floor. Make all these movements nice and slow. Your neck is not warmed up yet. Then lifting it back up so that you're looking over that left shoulder. Go past the midline with your chin and your face all the way over to that left shoulder. Bring that ear towards the floor. Keep the movement nice and smooth and slow. I'm lifting the ear, I'm looking over the left, bringing my face forward, taking that chin so that it's looking over the right, dropping my left ear so that it's coming towards the floor, lifting it back up until my chin is over my right shoulder, taking my last set. I'm going to come across the midline until my chin is looking over that left shoulder, and then dropping my ear towards the floor, slowly lifting it back up, looking over the left, and looking straight ahead. So if you like, you can rub the back of your neck a little bit and, just try and maybe warm up those tendons and muscles a bit. Okay. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand in front of the right to the right thigh. I'm going to lean forward on my inhale. On the exhale, I'll round the back, tuck the tailbone. So this is what's called cow-cat. As you lean forward and inhale, that's cow. As you round the back like a Halloween cat, that's cat. And looking forward, inhale. Exhale and round the back. Now you need to switch your hands. My left hand is in front of my right, so I need to switch it so that my right hand crosses in front of my left. And inhale, looking forward. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale and round the back. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale and round the back. And we can release, get those shoulders directly over those hips, and we'll come into a side bend that turns into a twist. So I want to cross my right hand over to my left hip or thigh, whatever you get to. And then my left hand is in line with my shoulder and my hip. On the inhale, I lift it all the way up. This is going to be a bit fast. On the exhale, I don't just lower it to the shoulder, I open it to the back into a twist. Inhale, lift it up and over. Exhale, take it back and into a twist. Inhale, lift it up and over. Exhale, taking it back into that twist. Probably slowed your breathing right down doing that, eh? Let's cross that left hand over to the right hip. My right arm is now in line with my hip and my shoulder. Inhale, bringing it up and over. Exhale, taking it into a twist. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, taking it into a twist. Last one, inhale, up and over. And exhale, taking it into a twist. Okay, so we've pretty much got our back, our lungs and diaphragm, and our spine, after that last one, is warmed up. So let's get into what's called the standing portion. You want the chair seat facing you. I'm a little bit close to this back wall, so we'll see how that works. And I want to do a simple sun salutation first. So it's not hard. I'm going to inhale, lifting these arms all the way up, touching my hands at the top. Exhale, bringing my prayer hands through my midline and placing my hands on the chair, lowering my elbows. That was all an exhale. And inhale, coming into half forward fold. I'm going to look forward. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, bending my elbows. My arms come out to the side, and I inhale all the way to the top for tall mountain. Bring your hands through your heart center and just open them at your sides. That was a bit fast, right? So let's see if we can do it the second time at the same speed. Inhale, tall mountain, bring the hands together. Exhale, prayer hands coming through heart center. You're gonna bend the elbows and bring the head down, remember? And then inhale, straighten the elbows for half forward fold. Exhale, you're going to bend those elbows all the way down for forward fold and come up into tabletop. So this is our tabletop. So we have a big move coming here. We're not even going to do the breath because there's so much to it. And it really is a full body move. You're going to be, opening the ribs, and you're going to be using the core, and so you'll feel it. I start with what I call the curtsy move. I don't actually know any other name for it. My right foot comes all the way around, and I'm going to touch those toes to the left side. So I'm far away from that left foot. I'm just touching the toes. My ribs have opened, and I'm going to look to that left toe. Can you feel the big bend in your body there? And I'm just going to hang on to that for a little bit, letting my ribs stretch out and my back warm up, my spine warm up. Now I want to bring that left foot, straightening the right leg, bring that left knee towards my nose. Now I didn't say touch your nose, I just said towards. So it's coming towards your nose. You hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then straighten that leg either to touch the floor behind you, or maybe you can lift it up. Bring it back in. We want to take the other side. So my left foot is going to come around. The toe will touch behind and beside the right foot. I'm going to look towards the right to see my left toe, getting that big bend that you can now see on me to the left hand side of my body. And I'm going to hang on to that for just that smidge. Then I'm going to bring that left knee towards my nose, and then extend that left leg in a straight line either to the floor, or if you can lift it up, you lift it up. And then place it on the floor. Okay, one smooth move, no holds. The right leg comes around, the toe touches the floor, I'm looking at it. I immediately come out of it and bring my knee towards my nose. And then I immediately bring that right leg straight behind me, either to the floor or up to the sky. And then I plant it. My left foot is going to do the same thing, so I'm going to take my left foot, plant my toe on the floor behind and beside, take a look at that to get the arch, and then bring that left knee towards my nose, take it out back, and straighten it out, lift that leg to the sky, plant it. One more set. The right foot comes around, it's going to touch on the floor to the outside of the left, I'm going to look to it, then I'm going to bring that knee to touch my nose, and I'm going to take that, since it's the last one, I'm going to take that right leg as high as I can take it, and then plant it. My left toe is going to come around to the side. I'm going to look to my left. I'm going to bring that left knee towards my nose. Straighten that left leg as high as I can take it, and plant. Okay, so a lot of movement there. All right. Plant the right foot behind you, and you can put that right foot at a 45 degree. That means the left foot comes closer to the chair and it's bent. So it's a bit of a runner's lunge. You can be on your toes back there, but we're coming into Warrior One right away after, so you can either be on your toes or you can have it at a 45 degree, either way. So my left knee is forward and bent, my right hand is on the chair. I'm going to open up with my left arm, way up. And then I'm going to take that left arm and thread the needle. I'm going to come between my left knee and my right elbow and bring it all the way through to the other side. And then adding the breath, I'm going to inhale up, exhale, thread the needle all the way through to the other side. Inhale up, and bring that arm back down to the chair. I want to come into Warrior One, like I said, so that back foot now must be planted at a 45 degree to keep you stable, and your feet can be on railroad tracks if that helps you. So they can be, like wider apart for balance. And I come forward with my arms, inhale. I'm just going to bring them all the way back behind me and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and very quickly just going to grab a chair just for one inhale. So my feet come together. I reach for the chair behind me with my butt. The arms come forward and I inhale. My hands come down to my sides, and on my exhale, I push myself into a standing position. Okay? So we just want to take just that last part will be repeated. So that means I leave my right foot forward. I'm going to bring my left foot back and either come on my toes, or I'm going to put it flat, okay? I am going to have my back facing towards you. That's okay, so you can see what I'm kind of doing here. My left hand remains. My right hand, I inhale up, and then I exhale and thread the needle. Inhale up, exhale and thread the needle. So maybe your hand only comes shoulder height or not even, and that's fine. Inhale up. You're just trying to get that movement in the spine and try and stretch things out to the point that you have to stop. And that's your yoga, how you do yoga. And so I want to come from here into Warrior One. I got to plant that foot at a 45 degree if you had it on your toes. And then my arms will come forward. This time I want to inhale all the way up and exhale forward. Now, if you can't do that, you can do like a goal post if that works. Inhale, or exhale forward. And maybe it just doesn't work at all and you have to inhale here and lower your arms for the exhale. And then bring those hands back together. So now we want to come into our chair. I'm going to do it all in one movement. See how you do. You can reach for the chair to assist. So it would look like this. I'm reaching forward. I'm bringing that back foot in. I'm keeping in that bent over position, reaching for the chair behind me, bringing my arms out front. Inhale. And then on the exhale, I bring my hands to my sides and I push the floor away. So, is that enough? All right, let's do the iconic yoga tree. So, I don't know if you know the definition of yoga. The definition of yoga is anybody who does yoga. The definition of yogi, sorry. So, I don't know if you know the definition of yogi. That's anyone who does yoga. So, that's you right now. The definition of yoga, since I brought that up, is union. The union of the mind, the spirit, and the body. So this is tree, right? But you can't get there right away, so you got to start in stages. We start with the first one. I'm going to cup my ankle with the arch of my foot, and my toe is on the floor. My knee is opening to the side. So already you can see what that's doing with your hips. So you have to be careful if you're waiting for a hip surgery or if you're just done one. You might want to be more at a 45. You'll know where you need to be. The rest of us are going to try our balance either with the toe on the floor or lift your foot above the ankle and cup the calf. Okay, you do you. Decide what works for you and find a drishta point to stare at, something that doesn't move. Slowly try and get your hands up to your fingertips, or maybe just release the huge grip into a lighter grip, whatever works. But get frustrated, get to where that standing leg is working really hard. That's what you want. And go ahead and put that leg down, and let's just take it to the other side. So again, you can rest that toe on the floor and cup the ankle, or you can bring that foot so that it's cupping the calf. And find a drishta point to stare at, something that doesn't move, and start to get light with your grip. Maybe you can make it to the fingertips, but go to the point where where this leg is working super hard. And release. Wow, that feels good. Let's have a seat. So trying to get some balance in there. I know some of you do balance while you're waiting for the coffee to drip, and some other people do squats, I've been told, and somebody else told me something else they did. Was it lunges? I'm not sure. Like the yoga lunge, warriors. But whatever, when your coffee is dripping and you're just standing there anyway, you may as well do a little bit of yoga work. All right, let's do opening up our knees a little bit. We'll take the sunflower, so our arms reach way out like a bungee cord, way high. They cross at the top, and then they're going to open up into this chest opener. Do you remember which hand crossed in front? Do the other one. When you get to the top, do the other hand. Open it into a chest opener. Once again, cross those hands and chest opener. Cross the other one in front and chest opener. So some of you might have looked more like that or like that, and maybe your chest opener was more like that, but it's all about the try. Yoga is all about try. That's all it's about. It's not about actually achieving any of those poses in perfection, not at all. You want to just try. That's it. Okay, let's do a knee hug as well. So you can push yourself a little further in your chair. Your hands can go under that one thigh, and you can lift that knee up towards you. Some people might be able to hug that knee, others might not, but just get it as far as you can. And then release and take the other knee and do the same. So you might lift this way, you might be able to lift. Make sure whatever you do, that you work hard enough that your core kicks in. And then lift that knee all the way up. and release. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to tap like or share or subscribe. That gets it out, a little more visible for people who remain in their homes and find it hard to get out for a class. Okay, push your lower back into your chair. Take a really big, deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale. Just take a moment here to do a bit of a body scan. What's talking to you right now? What enjoyed the class? What part of you did not enjoy the class? There's always something that hurts, isn't there? Pretty hard to get past the age of 60 and not have something that hurts somewhere. And then you can slowly open your eyes. So I was asked, what does namaste mean? It means, well, there's a variety of different sort of definitions, all with a kernel of the sameness. And the kernel is that I see the light in you and I bow to that light, to the light of you, the essence of you. So may your inner light shine for all to see. Namaste.